Hello, students. Welcome to the fifth video in our reading strategy series. This week, we'll be learning about identifying main ideas. By the end of this video, you will understand what the main idea is, why it is important, and how to find it when you read. So, let's first understand what is the main idea. The main idea is the most important point or message of a text. The writer wants you to understand what the writer wants you to know or understand. That is the main idea. It tells you what the text is mostly about. Okay, let's see the example. If you read a story about how recycling helps the environment, the main idea might be recycling is important for protecting the environment, and the story will tell you how it helps. Now, we'll take a look at why is identifying the main idea important? Why is it important? Now, it is important as it helps you understand the purpose of a text. It's the key to knowing what the author wants you to learn or understand from the passage, from the story, from the article, or from any kind of text. Okay, so it will help you understand what is the purpose, what the writer wants you to learn from this or understand from this. That is why it is necessary to understand the main idea or learn to find the main idea. For example, imagine you are reading a story for a story review or a review in the class. If you can quickly find the main idea, you can focus on the other important parts of the story, like the key events, what all had happened in the story, or the main character's journey, the people in the story, what happened to them, how they reacted in the story, and all that. Once you get the main idea, then only it will be easy for you to focus on other important details of the story. That's why finding main idea or learning to find the main idea is important. Now, we'll look at how to find the main idea. There are three effective strategies shared in this video. I'll explain to you one by one. First is look at the first and last sentences. The first strategy to find out the main idea of the text is to read the first or the last sentence of a paragraph. These sentences usually summarizes the important points. So it will be easy for you to get the idea about the paragraph if you read the first and the last sentence. For example, if a paragraph starts with recycling helps reduce waste, the starting line or the sentence of the paragraph is this. So you can guess that the main idea is about benefits of recycling. Okay. Now, the second strategy is to look for repeated ideas. If a certain idea or word keep coming up, they are probably important and they are related to main idea. Let's see an example. If you see the word exercise repeated throughout the text, many times you see the word exercise, exercise, then it means the main idea might be about the benefits of exercise. So the first thing is to read the first and the last line. The second step is to look for the repeated ideas. Now let's take a look at the third strategy, which is to ignore unnecessary details. Focus on the main thing, the big picture. There will be small details like examples, statistics, numbers, and all, which supports the main idea, but they are not the main idea themselves. So you must ignore those details which are not the main idea and focus on the overall purpose or overall message of the paragraph. Then it will be easy for you to find out the main idea. Now, in a paragraph about why exercise is good for you, there will be examples of running, swimming, or playing other things. These are details. They support the main idea, but they are not the main idea. So you must learn what are the unnecessary details in the paragraph which are related to the main idea but not the main idea. You need to ignore that and concentrate only on the main points that will help you identify the main ideas. Now, let's do a small practice. I'm going to provide you with a short paragraph. You need to read the paragraph quickly and find out the main idea. Apply the strategies which I shared with you. What you need to do, read the first line and the last line, and then you need to look if any information, any idea is repeated, any word is repeated, and then if any examples and all are there, it's statistics, ignore that. Okay, following this, read the paragraph. You don't have to read word by word. Just read the first line. Recycling is one of the easiest way to help the environment. This is the first sentence, and it protects our planet for future generation. This is the last sentence. Now, by reading the first and the last sentence, let's see if you can find out the main idea. Here is the question. What is the main idea? Is it recycling is good for the environment? Or is it landfills are filling up? Or plastic is dangerous? Which one is the main idea? Let's check the answer. If your answer is A, then well done. You found the main idea of this small paragraph. Recycling is good for the environment is the main idea. Okay. Now, I'll share with you some tips which you need to remember when you are finding the main idea. There are three tips here for identifying it. Number one is focus on big picture. Number two is ask yourself, what is this about? And number three is to look for clues in the title and headings. Now let's look at these one by one. Think about what the entire paragraph or text is trying to tell you, not just small details. Don't pay much attention to the small details at this stage when you are finding main idea. Think about what the entire paragraph or the text is trying to convey or trying to tell you. Tip 2 is to ask a question. After reading a paragraph, ask yourself a question to help. What question? What is the purpose of this, or what is this paragraph about? If you ask this question to yourself and you find the answer there, it will help you find the main idea. And the last tip is titles and headings. Pay attention to titles and headings. It can give you clues about the main idea of the whole text. If you are reading the text from your textbook pathways, there will be titles, headings, and subheadings. But in exam, most of the time, titles and headings will not be there. So that time you can follow the other two tips and strategies to find out the main idea. Now, let's recap what we have studied in this video. Today, we learned that the main idea is most important point of a text. And we have also seen that you can find it by looking at the first and last sentences, by looking at repeated ideas and the big picture of the paragraph. What's next? In our next class, we'll play some games to practice finding the main idea. So get ready for the fun activities that will test your skills. And finally, see you in class where we'll test your ability to find the main ideas with exciting games and challenges. Till then, take care.